the spirit of competition, the pursuit of a goal, the strength of a soldier, the drive to win. Do you have it in you? Find out what it takes to win.
Did you know that the Army National Guard has a sports program? Yes, we do. And in this program, you not only get to be a soldier and serve your country, but perhaps also represent your country in world-class competitions. From recreational military competitions to the elite level of the Outstanding Athlete program, in the Guard you can find opportunities to stay fit, find adventure, and practice sports. For a few outstanding athletes, this means the opportunity to make it to the top, qualify for national or even Olympic teams, and reach for gold. For the athletes in this video who are part of the national bobsled and biathlon teams, this has been an opportunity of a lifetime. If you want to know what it takes to be part of a team, work hard, and reach for gold, join us and see what we have to say.
Army National Guard Sports. Red, white, and blue. Training for the goal. What are the benefits of being a soldier athlete?
The United States is one of the greatest countries in the world, and being able to represent it is quite an honor, and being able to represent it in more ways than just your athletics is also a great honor.
It's really great being an athlete. We're able to travel lots of places like South America, Europe, Scandinavia, and able to meet people from all different countries, which is a really great experience.
There are numerous benefits that the Army National Guard has to offer, but probably one of the most important is money for college. There's great sport programs and career opportunities.
Why did you join the Army National Guard?
My father retired 27 years of military service through active duty Guard and reserves, actually. And I wanted to try to combine those two lifestyles if I could, because I was an athlete already and wanted to become a soldier, but wanted to continue to do both if it was possible. Joining the National Guard was an opportunity for me to combine both lifestyles.
I joined the Guard for two simple reasons. Number one, it had the best program for biathlon in the country, and also because every male in my family has been a career soldier, so easy decision.
I joined the National Guard out of a feeling of patriotism, and I wanted to give something back to my country.
How did you get started in your sport?
I got into bobsledding in 1998. I was invited to a recruitment camp in Salt Lake City, Utah, and we had a few testing, some running, and some lifting, some quick tests, and I qualified to come out to Lake Placid, New York, and participate in a second camp. From that camp, I qualified for the national team and kind of been going strong from there. I got started in bobsledding from track and field. I ran track and played football in high school. I was recruited at a track meet, took my first trip in 1990, and fell in love with the sport right away.
I've been skiing since the 8th grade, and all through high school and college and competing. And while in college, I also learned about shooting, and I became interested in biathlon, and I found out about the National Guard Sports Program. So I contacted their office, and they came down and met me at school and had an interview, made me feel right at home. And the next summer I went up to the training center, and now I'm a member of the National Guard biathlon team, and it's been a great experience.
So how did you make it to the top?
To be a successful athlete in the sport of bobsled, it takes talent and it takes a lot of hard work. And if you add a lot of hard work to a little bit of talent, you can be very good.
Well, being successful at a sport is the same as being successful at any other facet of your life. It requires hard work, discipline, setting goals, sticking to the goals.
The most important qualities to me are work ethic, discipline, perseverance, and a positive attitude. With those four qualities alone, you can make it to the top.
Why do you like bobsledding?
Bobsledding is, to me, a fantastic sport. I mean, it's probably one of the most fun sports I've ever been involved with, mainly because of the speed and the G-forces that you experience. There's a lot of, when you're going 80 miles an hour down the track, it is an unbelievable feeling, especially when it's only 4 feet wide. You can really get the perspective of how fast you really are going when people standing on the sidelines move by you at 80 miles an hour. It's an incredible feeling.
I guess you could describe it as on a roller coaster, you hit those G-forces and it sucks you down into your seat, and that's kind of what it is
for bobsledding, and now you're in control of that roller coaster.
My first bobsled ride I took in 1990, and you know, I got to the top of the hill, and it's kind of scary to look down because you don't know what's around the corner. You can't see the bottom. It's not like a sliding board where you can see where you're going to land. So I got in and sat down, and we went down this course. And the first couple turns, I thought, you know, it's really not much of a big deal. It didn't seem very dangerous or anything. And all of a sudden, it got really quick, really fast. And I thought, something is horribly wrong. I don't know what's going to happen here. We're surely going to die. This is not good. And I got to the bottom, and we made it safe and sound. I got to the bottom, and I got out, and I said to the driver, I asked him, I said, are you okay? He said, yeah, are you? I said, yeah. And he said, well, he said, how'd you like it? And I said, well, you know, it must have been a bad trip. And he said, no, actually, that was a pretty good trip. I think the challenge of trying to make that good trip is something I've pursued ever since I got started in the sport.
Why do you like the biathlon?
I love to compete, and the thing that makes biathlon so much better than the other sports is that there's so many different aspects to master. You have to be able to ski fast, but also technically well. You need to be able to go into the range and calm your heart rate and your breathing, and also your mind from the pressure, and be able to hit all 5 targets in rapid succession, and then get back out on course where you push yourself as hard as you can go. And when you're able to master all of those elements and have a great race, that's just the most exhilarating thing I can think of.
You go out, you ski 2 or 3 kilometers, just about as hard as you can, and you come in and you try to hit something the size of a 50-cent piece, 50 meters away with 180, 190 beats per minute heart rate. And it's not as easy as it looks on TV.
So what does it take to be successful?
Well, being successful is about learning from the best and always staying on your toes and not just being satisfied with your performance that you've already done. Even if you've been to the top, you still need to learn and grow from those people who are better than you.
Well, being successful at a sport is the same as being successful at any other facet of your life. It requires hard work, discipline, setting goals, sticking to the goals, and just working hard.
How does it feel to make it to the Olympics?
What I've always dreamed about is winning a gold medal. You know, I'm not going to go to the Olympic Games and just be happy to be there. If I'm going to win a medal.
After working many years to achieve a goal, such as going to the Olympics, once you're there, it's an amazing feeling. The honor of representing your country and walking in the stadium with the American flag and waving to the rest of the world that you're an American is unbelievable.
Making an Olympic team was definitely the highlight of my career. You know, you work a lot of years and a lot of effort, a lot of time on the road, and to finally have it pay off, it was actually better than I expected. You know, walking into the Olympic Stadium was pretty much the apex. It was great.
What are the benefits of being a soldier in the Army National Guard?
Being a Guard soldier is a powerful thing. It opens doors, presents possibilities, and helps you prepare for almost any challenge. Being a Guard soldier, as well as being an athlete, is about pride, patriotism, and honor. Along with these values comes the ability to work as a team, train, and represent your country.
So how did you make it on the team?
To make the national bobsled team, it takes quite a bit of persistence and perseverance. But when you go to the Olympic Games, only 10 athletes get to go out of probably 20 or 30, and it's not easy to do. And it takes a lot of perseverance.
You have to train really hard to make the Olympic team. Basically, it's a profession. It's like any other job that you want to be successful at. You got to train pretty much every day of the year.
Being in the Army National Guard Outstanding Athlete Program is an amazing honor, and you know, the fact that I get to do this unbelievable sport and be able to be a soldier at the same time and represent my country, I mean, you really couldn't ask for anything better.
What's the next step?
So now that you know more about the sports program, do you think you have what it takes? If you do, and you want to learn more about the opportunities that the National Guard has to offer, contact us today at www.1800goguard.com or call us at 1-800-GO-GUARD. See you at the finish line!